everybody. Let's see if I can get this to work. Okay. I hope this worked. If you guys are here, say hey. Let me know. I am doing a pop-up live here on the tube of you. Let's see if this is working. I've got like devices here, devices there, devices everywhere. I never go live on YouTube. There's probably a good reason for that. Turn off my sound on my phone. Hello! Hey, guys! Hello! All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything situated. I never go live on YouTube, ever. Hey! Hey! I got the Yarn Over store. I got Denise. I got Margaret. Hey, guys! Oh, my gosh! Make sure you guys say hey when you're here. This is so exciting. I don't know why. Is this telling me that you guys are seeing me, right? Okay. Hello! All right, so I just want to apologize, first of all. I have a smoke detector that is beeping over here, and it's driving me nuts, so I probably should have taken care of that. But hey, guys, welcome! All right. So, if you guys saw, what you may have seen, you may not have seen, I literally just posted everything in the last 15 minutes. I posted something up on my YouTube community tab, my Facebook group, and my Instagram. And it was a little picture. I'll show you guys. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I never go live on YouTube. So this was what the image is. And you got, oh, you don't need to see my alarms. And yes, I have that many alarms. Anyway, there's the image. Okay. I'm very, very excited. So, if you guys have done Alice in a Winter Wonderland in previous years, what I have done is I put Easter eggs into my whipping chats, and then the first person to find the Easter eggs, or one of them, they screenshot it, they message me, and the first person becomes my featured account. And what that means is that I shout you guys out. I give you an opportunity to use my platform to promote yourself, your small business, your friend's small business, whoever, whatever it is. It has been as simple as does it look really blurry on your end, you guys? Let me change the quality here. Don't mind me. I'm just multitasking. I lost my train of thought. What was I just saying? Already losing my mind. I've been live for like less than 3 minutes and I'm already like, what am I talking about? Oh, but it's an opportunity for you to participate in this event more if you choose to. And you don't even need to participate. I've had people who watch the videos simply because they like my whipping chats, and that's it. And they just want to participate. So, um, hey, it says that there's 8 people in here, however many there are. Welcome. Hello to everybody. I am really excited you guys are here. So, anyway, this year I have decided I can't fully commit to doing a weekly whip and chat as it is. Um, I know, Cal. I know. This was a super pop-up live. Hey! And so I've been talking to Erica about this. You guys, if you know Erica, she's also known as Kevin's wife, from Kevin's Creation. Her and I had been going back and forth with a way of how can I continue to do the really fun small business showcase, or whatever you want to call it, featured account, without me committing to doing the weekly whip and chats. For me, I already can't commit to doing a weekly whip and chat with my regular schedule just the way it is, because my schedule is insane. My kid's schedule is insane. There are certain days that I can do things, certain days I can't. So I was going to go live hours ago, earlier today when my kid was napping. So my husband, he was out, he was doing something, and it was my daughter's nap time. And nap time. She does not nap. Okay, let's just call it what it is. But I can't really do, like, a live like this, when she's home or I don't have a second adult. So, if there's 2 of us here, if there's something going on, he can go handle that while I am here being live, which is one of the reasons why I don't go live, excuse me, on YouTube ever. Instagram, I have absolutely no problem being like, "Peace out, guys, I gotta go." The difference is, if you guys have never been to an Instagram live, the only time you're gonna see that live is when I'm live. I almost never repost the finished video. So if you were not there when I was live, you're not going to see the replay. Also, Instagram doesn't keep the comments the way YouTube does, so I just opt not to. So anyway, I've got tablet over here, cell phone over here, another phone over here. I have been able to slightly upgrade some of my equipment. Thank you so much, Kel. And like when I tell you, like I didn't give notice to anybody that I was going live. Eric and I were the only ones talking about this. Um, and I didn't give any of my mods a head up, like nothing. I just was like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. My goal is to try to do this. The way it's looking now, I don't know if it'll be every week or it'll be every other week. But that's the goal. The goal is at least every other week to have some random pop-up live. But anyway, so I was gonna go live earlier, and as I mentioned, my husband was on here. So I took the baby monitor, brought it up with me. Within seconds, I hear her frustrated and grunting, and I'm like, cool, 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 cool. I go to talk to her on the monitor, like, two-way walkie-talkie, and it dies. I'm like, cool, 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 cool. So then I'm like, all right, well, let me go get the charger. I don't have a plug. All of my plugs around me are all being occupied. Okay, fine. I'll pull up the monitor. I have a camera in her room. I'll pull up the monitor on my phone. Oh, wouldn't you know? It has not been an issue for months and months and months. It's disconnected. I'm like, so that didn't work earlier. So here I am. I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit about what that photo was. Now, if you guys have not seen it, hey, welcome, welcome. When you pop in, make sure you say, hey, I want to say hi to everybody. So again, this is what the image looks like. Okay. I know on YouTube, like me showing you like this is not really going to help, but that's okay. That's okay. That's why I posted it on social media. If you guys do not follow me on Instagram, and you are not in my Facebook group, everything is in the description box down below. Hey, hey, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, hey guys. So what we're going to do this year, instead of doing the Easter eggs in the Whip and Chat videos, are you guys excited? I'm excited. I'm so excited. Um, I'm so excited, you guys. So what we're gonna do is it's gonna be like a trivia slash I Spy. That image will be the same image that I use for the rest of the event. Yes, thank you. Moderator extraordinaire, Kel. Um, And if you guys are not following Chris and Kel on YouTube, you should. Kel, make sure you drop your link in chat here. If you guys are not subscribed to them, go subscribe. They're a sister duo, and they are anyway. So what I'm gonna do is, hey, Brandy, I am going to give you guys the clues. Oh, thank you, sister. If you guys did not realize, Kirsten Red Resale, who also has a channel, if you guys are into buying jewelry or just hanging out with people, go follow my sister. She is not part of the diamond painting community, but she is an actual, like, legit artist. And I moderate her lives every Thursday. Anyway, so I've got here my little clues. And what you have to do is you have to solve the clues and then find that image on the picture that I put up. So again, if you don't know where to find that image, I posted it on Instagram, I posted it inside my Facebook group, and I posted it on my YouTube community tab. I do know that when you pull up Instagram, that you have to either screenshot it to be able to zoom in, or like it doesn't work as well as it would if you saved it from Facebook. I don't know if you can save off of or YouTube or not, but either way, the image is there. I created this image. Like, there's a bunch of random ass shit. Like, um, when I first started it, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna put in like random words and blah, blah, blah. And this is like my Jim Carrey typing, like, or the Grinch. I guess he was the Grinch. Anyway, so I did that, and then I decided to take some of those images, and from there I wrote some clues. So you have to figure out the clues. They're not super hard. If English is not your first language, like, I can understand that, like, maybe some of it might be a little, and I do apologize if you guys are, oh, sorry, Gail. If you guys are some of my international friends, you're probably watching this in the replay. I am aware that like the UK is like 5 hours ahead of us, so it is the middle of the night, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to go live earlier today during the afternoon so that everybody but there will never be a time that works for everyone, and I'm aware of that. So, um, while we're at it here, the t-shirt is from Naked Mangoes. Um, anyway, so I'm really excited. I hope that you guys are excited. I will post the replay of this so that if you want to watch it, or you missed it live, which if you're watching the replay, please let me know down below. But oh my gosh, are you guys excited? Does this seem like something that you guys would be like excited for? I was trying to figure out a way that was going to engage with you guys, but also something that wouldn't require me to do something new each week. Obviously, if I'm going live, that's something new. I apologize. My nose itches really bad. There's like little fuzzies floating around. My daughter has been wearing this. It's a birthday like party hat on a headband, but it has like boa. And so there's little like fluffies flying all over the place, which is really great for a diamond painting. I started a new painting, which knocking stuff over. So I'm doing the Alice and the Black Rabbit. It is a Yaroslava Guskova image from Carrot Art. I posted the unboxing of that recently. So huge thank you to Carrot Art for sending me that. But I hope that you guys are going to enjoy this. I got like a third of the way into making the image, and then I just said to Erica, I was like, if I do this again, I'm just going to find a ready-made I Spy image and then just look at the images inside of it and then go from there. Yes, I am definitely feeling better. It's annoying having a school-age child, because I swear, like, she literally, like, coughed in my mouth the other day, like, we were talking, and she's like she likes to be like, "Can I talk into your mouth?" "Yes, I know." That's, like, the first thing I said. And of course, it didn't start beeping like that until I sat down to go live. Um, like, it was once, like, every once in a blue moon, now it's, like, all the time. Um, and I don't think that Brian can reach that without standing on something. He might be able to. Have you ever my sister also has a very tall husband, but have you ever been if you're short, have you ever been around somebody who is significantly taller than you and been like, "How what do you mean you can reach that?" Like my husband can literally like go like this and touch the ceiling. And I'm like, "What?" Like I can jump or stand on my tippy toes and still not even like raise the ceiling. Like what do you mean you can just stand and touch? What do you mean you can just go like that and you can touch the ceiling? He always laughs at me. I'm like, "No, for real though, like, how do you do that?" And he's like, "I'm just taller than you." So, you know, but yes, whenever he comes up, I'll ask him to see if he can reach that. Um, I heard him putting her down, um, but I don't know because I don't have the monitor. He has the monitor, so I don't know if he Hey, Tyra! Hey, hey! So, is this something you guys think let me ask him. Can you reach the smoke detector without a ladder? Question mark. There you go, guys. I sent him a message. I don't even know if you can see that. Um, anyway, gotta go eat dinner. Will you be on for a while? Maybe. My sister and I do not live in the same time zone. Um, I guess it depends on how much people want to hang out. Usually I'm willing to just go and go and go. But so anyway, for anyone who is just popping in, if you missed what I was talking about, I am going to do my featured account by doing an I Spy. Um, did I get something on me from dinner? I might have. Not fun. Isn't that fun? Super fun. Finding you. Yep, I stay in my shirt. It's cool. It's whatever. This is real life. I told my husband that I should name this video Life with Lindsay and the Curious Case of the Missing Eyebrows. But it looks like my eyebrows are actually you can see them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, every time I go live, the lights wash out my eyebrows. Even if he can't, his dings can be Yes. I told him, I was like, "Listen, I need to just, like, record you and, then play it into my videos." So let's see. It seems like he got the camera up and running in my kiddo's room. Yes, he did. Whoop, whoop. Oh, now I'm gonna get an ad for Diamond Art Club. So, there we go. My kiddo is in her your life is more and more in danger every beat. That's just the smoke detector here. There's one, like, down the hall. I think there's 2 on the floor below us, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, do you guys like this idea of the I Spy? Please tell me you do, because I have spent a stupid long time trying to just make it work, and I'm hoping that you all enjoy it. So again, here is the image. If you would like, you can see this image. Let's see. Can I share it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Can I do copy link? I can do a copy link. Okay. Wait, what about Europe Spy? I think you mean I Spy. Autocorrect. Let me turn, because I know this is gonna just start talking in a minute. I'm gonna see if I can put it in the comments here. Um, Here is the post. There you go. If that works, let me know if that works. So anyway, you should be able to click that and see the post. I also put it inside my Facebook group and on my I promised Paul a movie. I've got to go. I like I Spy. Thanks for hanging out, Margaret. Um, so I will give you guys clues, Tyra. This is how it's going to work, and you will solve the clue, the riddle, the question, whatever it is. And the first person to figure out the answers and then find the image that corresponds with it will be my featured account. Um, and then it'll still be the same as it was last year and all the other years. Hey, hey, but it won't be a whip and chat anymore. And I'm hoping to do these pop-up lives once every week or every other week. So, do we want the first clue? Or do you guys have any questions about this before I get like real into it? Did I say hi to you, Erica? Hi, Erica. I just scratched my nose. You guys, what is wrong with me? I am a mess. Ah, So, yeah, that's the gist of it. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, leave them down in the chat here. I'll let you guys know. So, I'm just gonna give you guys like an example. Obviously this is not one of the ones I'm talking about, but so like I could be like, the slang term for this is a Benjamin, and then you would find the money, which I don't even know if that's $100 bill or not. It is. And then you would show me, like, screenshot it, circle it, whatever it is. So you got to tell me what the answer is and then show me what the answer is. So there are a bunch of random images. And unfortunately, like with Instagram, like you can zoom, but it's not like as great as it would be as if you saved it. So, but this is what I've put together, and I've got a couple clues. Um, and so if you hear the clue and you figure out what the answer it is, don't put it in chat. Where do you send the image? That's a great question. You can send it to me in a direct message on Instagram at Life.W.Lindsay, or to my email, which is provided down below, which is life.lindsay@gmail.com. Please, please, please make sure that you're actually sending it to the proper one. I had somebody actually tell me they sent something to like spelled out Life with Lindsay, and I'm like, that is not my handle or my email. Life period W period Lindsay with an A at Gmail or on Instagram. Um, and so when I've done this in previous years with like the featured account through Live in Chats, I've had people like watch the video on um triple speed. I try to not make the questions something that are like ridiculously hard to solve. Um, I have images on there. You can You can study the crap out of it. And that's something else Eric and I had discussed. She's like, well, if you post it, people are going to get familiar with it. And I'm like, that's great. They'll know where the things are, but they need to know what the answer to the question is. So, like, I'm not going to just be like, go find me a bottle, a shoe, and a yo-yo, which honestly, I don't know if any of those are on that image or not. They probably all are. Yes, Tyra, it'll be the same image the entire event. It'll just be different sets of trivia questions each week or every other week. So, do you guys want me to do all of the clues at once? Or you want me to do one, hang out for a little bit, and give you guys some time, and then the second one, and so on and so forth? So, obviously, if you are in here right now in the live, you have a better advantage over someone who's going to watch this on the replay. And if you become the featured account, like, you can keep playing, but you can't be like the featured account each and every week. And this year I've decided I'm also going to do like a spotlight on my Instagram, and not just on my YouTube. So, um, that's it, I guess. Any other questions? I'm so excited, you guys, because I've really been trying to figure out a way. I'd love to be more interactive with you guys. Like, I love my favorite part of the event, which I think everybody's favorite part of the event, is the slideshows. You get to see your own image, but then you get to see a bunch of other cool images. You're like, oh, I've never seen that one before. I had somebody say to me today, they're like, hopefully I find an image next year. And I don't know. I am particular, which I can't help that. And I would like to do legally licensed artwork. And like off the top of my head, I came up with a slew of companies, which Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs, Oraloa, Jada Gem Shop, Diamond Artisan. I don't know if TSA still has one. Crafties used to have some. Diamond Painting Shop. I'm sure there's more. But every year, I see a kit that I've never seen before, or I'm like, oh, I like that. If there's ever one that's in a slideshow and you missed the person's handle on it, you can always screenshot it and send it to me. But the reason I ask you guys when you fill out the Google Doc, which, by the way, please remember, if you are going to start a canvas, fill out the entry form. If you have completed a canvas, fill out the exit form. I don't want anybody to be overlooked. But if you say, I do not give permission for my handle to be used, then it'll just be, honestly, they're not in the slideshows. The option should have been yes or no. Seeing my handle on the screen, I'm childish like that. That's my favorite part. I think that's everybody's favorite part, is the slideshow. And I always encourage people, and I say this every year, and I think some people think I'm just like putting it on. Like, people who only are here during the event, and they're not here the rest of the year. You guys, I'm wearing actual pants today. I mean, they're pajama pants, but they're still pants. And now my legs are hot. That my favorite part of this is building the community. So go, and thank you for whoever put the shocked face emoji. That was probably Cal. Because yes, I am actually wearing pants. If you know, you know. But I always say, go find your canvas twin. Find somebody whose canvas you love and you want to interact with them. So if you tell me that you give me permission to share your image, but not your handle, don't be surprised if you don't see your actual screenshot in there, because it's harder for me to go through the list of however many canvases every single week, screenshot all of them, crop all of them, and then remember which ones I can just show the photo. So if you have said no to your handle or anything, um, then that's what that'll be. So I'm going to give you guys our first clue. Are you guys ready? I would say give me a drum roll, but I'll give myself a drum roll. The first clue. This is the name of the horse in the Toy Story movies, as well as the symbol and dog of Target. I need both of those to be found. And the name. So, that is our first clue. I'm very, very excited. And so I'm sure there's gonna be somebody who's like, I'm gonna go look for it right now. Go for it. Go for it. Um, I am so excited. I hope that you guys interact with this. Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, thank you. Feel like one of those little, like, the clapping monkeys with the symbols that are like, that's how I feel right now. Um, And maybe these are too easy, but the thing is I wanted to make the clues easy enough that you could figure it out without being like, "What the hell is she talking about?" But also the images, for the most part, are easy enough to find. Like, I have some in there that you're gonna have to zoom in to see what they are. But I think if you go, "Oh, I think the answer is a pop socket," that it's easier to be like, "Zoom, zoom, find the pop socket," which the answer to this is not pop socket, but if you guys know the answer, don't say it, but let me know if you know. Well, the name of the horse is also the same name of the dog for Target, which is also what their logo is. Okay, so we're going to go back to the image. Tyra, did you see the image that I posted? Aha! We have we have our first person who has found. Let's see. Yes, we have our first person who has found item number 1. Okay. So, let me get back to the image here. Let me pull it up on my phone in like the full screen so I can show you what I'm talking about. And please don't shout the answer out in the canvas. I mean, in the canvas, in the comments. So, Tyra, this is your photo. Like if I said to you, uh, what is, I'm trying to think of something. This item protects your eyeballs from the sun. You would go, sunglasses, right? So you see your image, and then you would find the sunglasses. You would take a screenshot, circle it, and send it to me and say sunglasses with that image. Does that make sense? Are we understanding? Okay. So the first item that I need you to find, okay? The answer is the same for the name of the horse in the Toy Story movies as it is for the name of the dog and the symbol for Target, the store. What is that name? And then show me both those images from that I Spy. All right, we're all good. Brianda Rivera, she says she knows. Kel, did that tutorial help? Okay, you guys got it. Okay. I sent the name to my Instagram because I sent the name to Instagram, but it won't let me send you the pic because it's my first message to you. All right. Is it? I feel like we've chatted before, but I will go and approve it just so. There you go, Dawn. All right. Barry McCockner, New Year's resolution? Are you asking me what my New Year's resolution is, or are you asking if this is a New Year's resolution? Um, so are you guys excited? All right, let's see. Got 1, 2. Thank you. Yes, yours. I don't really make New Year's resolutions. I find that if I set myself like a hard and fast goal of like this is what I'm trying to achieve, that I tend to feel like when I trail off, because inevitably I will, it makes me feel worse about myself. So for me, I'm just trying to get out of survival mode for 2024. Like I don't want to be like, look at me, I'm thriving. I would love that. I'm not going to be thriving in 2024, but I'd like to be more than just surviving because I feel like 2023 was just me hanging on by a thread. Um, all right, bet. Have a nice day. What's your New Year's resolution? Does anyone else have a New Year's resolution? I like the idea. Lori talked about this. If you guys follow One Fun Diamond Painter, she talked about the idea of having a word for the year, you know. Um, and I think for me, it is like I just want things to be lighter. I want to just not be fueled by like true survival mode. So that's that. All right, are we ready for clue number 2, you guys? Let me know. Let me know. Are you guys enjoying this? I hope you are. I am loving. Let's see. I sent you an IG message. Is that right? Not expecting to be first. I can't do New Year's resolutions. I feel overwhelmed if I do. Me too. And also, I'm the kind of person like if it's not in my calendar, it doesn't exist. Um. So Tyra, Target isn't the answer because Target was part of the question. I need to know the name of the horse and the dog from Target. Um. I see that you can't. Um. When you go to send a picture, if you click the little photo um button and then like I'm just gonna show you guys. I made a little silly face. Then you can go into the dots in the corner, click draw, and then I'm doing this backwards, so don't mind me. Um, then you can. Okay. Um, what time is it where you are? It is 8:30. All right. I know that part, but this is the stupid Girl, I am literally using a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Look at that thing. It's beat to shit. But you need to send me the images and the word. Which I see. So Kelly got half of it. You gotta send me the other one. You trans? Nope. Ah, the joys of going live. All right. How do we Why? What is happening here? Kel, do you know how to remove somebody? Why what? Artemis Houts? Oh, you've been putting time out. Anyway, this is another reason why I go live on Instagram and not YouTube because we're just getting all sorts of interesting people in here. Also, by the way, in case the person who questioned if I was trans or not is in here, no, I'm not trans. And I 100% support trans folks. So if you don't, you're barking in the wrong doghouse here. So anyway, um, what's up, Fernanda? Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Cal. I know I can time them out, but like I don't know how to remove them. Like on Instagram, I can actually click like remove person. Anyway, so that was question 1. No, I'm sure they won't be either. Um anyway, question number 2. This bug is said to be a sign of good luck. Claudia, indeed I am not kind of fat. I am fat. Um let's move on. Oh, Lord. Anybody else have anything else that some spammy fucking comment they want to just throw out there? Because, like, none of y'all are hurting my feelings. Fat is not a negative word. It's just a descriptor. Yes, this is what my body looks like. Cool. Anyway, question number 2. Again, this bug is said to be a sign of good luck. If you guys know the answer, make sure you send me a message and send me the image in the photo. Okay? And if you guys know what it is, you can either send them all to me at once or we can just do one at a time. Whatever works for you guys. And then just let me know if you know what it is in the comments. I like keeping busy, but this is ridiculous. Grow up. Yeah, like listen. Um there are definitely things that somebody could say to anybody that would upset them. Um but if you're here to simply make comments about my appearance or anything like that, like I'm not that girl. I don't I don't need the approval of not only strangers on the internet, but like legit strangers. Like all of you guys in here, I've interacted with you on Instagram or on YouTube or whatever. But like true strangers, like if somebody walked down the street and said to me, "You're fat, bitch," I'd be like, "All right." Tyra, it's the first person to get all of them. Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is. Okay. I'm very excited because we have they are lightly circled. You might have to zoom in. I got the first one. Okay, okay. Can I have a shout out? Hey, the amazing digital video. I'm not going to bully you. Okay. You guys, this is ridiculous. Is it like this for all the creators who go live regularly? Fabulous and thick is what fat means. So people can call me fat and I say thank you. There you go. I always get O's when the baby when the babies do. I think people should just not mention other people's weight. It's so dumb. So I saw a post about this forever ago. And it is the 5-second rule. And it's not the 5-second rule what you're thinking. Like if you drop food, you have 5 seconds to eat it. If it is something that somebody cannot fix within 5 seconds, the size of their body, the color of the skin, the texture of the hair, blemishes, things like that, then you don't say anything about it. Okay? If it's not something that can be changed in 5 seconds, you say nothing about it. If it is something like you have toilet paper stuck to your shoe, you have food stuck in your teeth, you have something on your face, those are all things that can be changed within 5 seconds. Then that is something that is appropriate to say to somebody. But again, also let's not be assholes about it, right? Like let's say things and let's say things politely. Um, and honestly, Cal, you can keep them in here and let them say a few things. And this is why you guys, if you go live, you need to have a good moderator. Which Kel, I appreciate you. Um, but anyway, that's the 5-second rule. Also it's 2024. Um why are we still commenting on people's bodies? Adults, children, people you don't know. Like why? Does that make you feel better to say something negative about somebody else's body? Um, if you put it in subscriber only mode, it cuts down on this BS. I know you don't ever want to feel like people could subscribe. I know. But honestly, I also, Erica, I agree with what you're saying. But also I think when people try to like sling insults and they can see it's not bothering someone, they'll just move on anyway. Um cuz like honestly, if I gave two shits about like let me be on here all like fancy as fuck, um I wouldn't have come on live where I have my dinner spilled on my shirt, or I would not have my hair in a messy bun, or I would have a stitch of makeup on. I didn't because I came to hang out with you guys. A booger in your nose is something that should be whispered. Yeah, and like at the end of the day, I really like that. The 5 second rule. If somebody's fly is down, that can be fixed in 5 seconds. You can tell them that. If you don't like their pants, keep that to yourself. I do follow some plus size accounts, and it's amazing how many people feel like I know keyboard warriors, but it's amazing how many people feel like they should be like it why does what somebody puts on their body affect you? Like if you don't like it, don't look at it. Um just trying to save Kel's fingers. Here's the thing though, I think she's enjoying this. So, you guys, I'm very, very excited. And I am responding to one of you. And you'll know who it is when you get the message. Why in the hell are we letting them live rent free in our space? Screw them and the shitty mess they wrote in here on. Yeah, 100%. Like, um, it, again. So, we ready to move on to clue 3? Oh my god, I just rolled my R's. All right, so we've got one person in here who is the fastest of the fastest. Um, Let me just double check timestamps for. I think Erica wants to be smurfed. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize that she's not because I think there you go. There's more than one kind of moderator? There you go. Um, I think I have Kevin's Creations as a mod for my channel and not Kevin's wife. So, there we go. Erica, you have been wrenched. I have many other fingers to display. Yeah, I mean, okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. You guys, very, very excited. Smurfed, that means blue. Like giving you the blue wrench to be a moderator. So, are we enjoying this? Boobs, yes. Look at that. Mr. Duolingo. Thanks. Oh, Lord. A good gamer. Everybody has them. Uh oh. There we go. Anyway. Also, I wonder, like, how many people are just like 12-year-olds being like, I'm gonna say something really mean and like being like, this woman who's old enough to be my mother didn't get hurt. All right. Third clue. Are we ready for the third one? Now listen, when I do this again next time, maybe I'll have like a faster pace. We'll see what people like. Because I hope people watch the replay, even if they didn't come to the live. You know, even if somebody is already determined tonight to be the winner. Um, yeah, I don't have that many mods. Um, well, then I'm not referring to you now, am I? I am stupid. Also, if you're 12 years old, you shouldn't be popping into random adults' lives that have nothing to do with you. If my daughter was popping into random ass adults' lives, I would not be thrilled with that. Um, how how do we just keep getting all these? You are not a wench, my friend. You are not a wench. Oh God. Um, Everybody keep Papa Dungus in your thoughts. Goodbye. Oy. Oh, I am stupid. What was your message? Now I really wanted to see it. Darn. Hey, you guys, just scrolling. Don't get mad. Nobody's mad. I'm just saying you shouldn't be hanging out with a bunch of adults. If this were real life, you wouldn't be hanging out with a bunch of people that were 2, 3, 4 times older than you. And if you are, then my friend, you've got a lot of things that you're going to be dealing with in the future. Just they handle is saying a lot. Yeah, well. Anyway, third and final clue. Are we ready? Also, like if I was 12 and I just stumbled in this, I'd be like, this isn't that entertaining to me. I have no idea what these people are talking about. I'm gonna leave. I wouldn't be like, let me comment something. Um, Number 3. This fruit is a symbol of both hospitality and swingers. All right. So whoever gets this one first, if this person, I have one person, we've got a couple. Please don't put the answers in the comments. Just a reminder, because this is a trivia game that is being played with an image that is not on the screen right now. So, no, you didn't. You spelled it correctly. So, we've got one person who's gotten, we've got more than one person who's gotten. Anyway, if you have the answer, this is exactly why Lindsay does not go live on YouTube. So, I have a couple people with the correct answer. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay, the Evans Bunch. I totally understand. You weren't here when I explained the rules in the beginning. Um, I would like to say there are a couple people who've gotten the answer correctly. The first person to come in with all 3 answers only gave me half of the first answer. So, unfortunately, that image only has one of the 2 items circled. So, we have our featured account. I'm very, very excited. Um, so let me message them. Woo! So huge, huge thank you to everybody who played for this one. No, and again, the Evans Bunch, it's totally cool. I took the answer off. Hopefully people didn't see it. And if they did, they did. But if you guys are new or newer here and you are curious what we are talking about, the image is posted on Instagram, on my community tab, and in my Facebook group. It is this image right here. It's nothing special. It's just a bunch of random things all over the screen, and clues are being given out. So, like, I don't know. Like, you can see there's random things. So, I apparently have pepperoni pizza here twice. Um, but yeah, so whatever the question is, you have to answer the question and then find the said object on the screen and send me a screenshot. And the first person um to do it becomes my featured account. So to the winner, I have messaged you. You already saw that. I will touch base with you and you'll be my featured account. I will showcase you, your channel, your platform, whatever it is. I've had people in the past tell me that they want to shout out their favorite small business. Like if it's just them and they are like, I've had people who are small business owners that would rather shout out somebody else's small business. So anyway, hey Linda. Um, you guys, this has been so much fun. I'm not done yet. Yay! So there were quite a few of you that got all the verbs, or all the, not verbs, the words correctly that I asked for. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people sending me messages. Um, and I am getting messages. Like, there's somebody who, it was in my message request, and I still got it. It goes by the timestamps anyway. So, to this person, we will be in touch, and I will showcase. Now, obviously, I think it should go without saying. Like, obviously, if you're like, I want to promote my hate group, no, not gonna happen here. But I'm excited. I hope that you guys like this. I am slow. I had to Google the last answer. It's all right, Tyra. There's always next week or the week after or whatever it is. I have clues for the next one. Hopefully you guys didn't see. Oh my God, we should do a Mad Libs. I quite enjoy doing Mad Libs with my kiddo, but she's not old enough to understand the difference between like an adverb and a noun and a pronoun and an adjective. So it ends up being a lot of like the same words being used over and over again, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for playing. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit longer if you guys want to just like hang out now that the game is over. But I will be doing this again. I hope that you guys like this. This, as I mentioned earlier, allows me to not be tied down to doing a whip and chat every week, which I don't mind doing the whip and chats when I have time to do it. But let's just put this into perspective. An hour video, I just record an hour. For me to just add in like my intro, my outro, and things like that just takes, a couple minutes. But when I am doing the videos that have all of the Easter eggs in them, I usually put a handful of them in there. Um, and oh, Tyler. Tyler, Tyler, Tyler. Anyway, why does Instagram, YouTube measure in seconds? 86,000 seconds. It's 24 hours. Anyway, so for me, that hour-long video, oh, I got him too, don't worry. That hour-long video would take me like that long, just as long to put those in. And then for it to process and upload to YouTube takes forever. So for me, I just don't have time for that kind of commitment with the amount of like real life commitments I have. You know what I mean? If you guys are actually here, excuse me, because you subscribe or you follow or whatever, and you're not just like a random person popping into my live, then you've heard me talk about like how busy my real life is. Um, Thanks. This was so much fun. I am super slow diamond painting, and I don't know if mine will be finished, but I am enjoying the event. And listen, you don't have to finish in order to participate. And there are some people who like by the end of it will finish like 4 or 5 canvases, and I'm like, holy moly. My goal is always to try to get 2 done for my own event. Doesn't happen sometimes. I have a canvas down here on my desk. I'm trying to lift up and I can't because um but the goal is always to interact with you guys. And if you are newer to me, I will never require people follow me or subscribe to me in order to participate in the event. It's all about building the community and our love of Alice. Um, so I hope that you guys make new connections. I have met like some of my favorite people in the whole wide world through doing this event. Like Tyra, did I know you before you did Alice in Winter Wonderland, or did you do that event because we became friends online? I don't know. But Maria, which if you guys, thankfully, technology allows us to help communicate between different languages. But I met Maria, and we've been friends for years now. And she often will help me in terms of communicating with somebody where Spanish is their first language and not English. That's been really, really great. Huge shout out to our event sponsors. We have Brandy over with Diamond Artisan. If you guys are looking for any of her Alice in Wonderland stuff, the Alice Bond. That's what I thought. Okay. The canvas that I just completed, which if you guys haven't seen the post review for Golden Afternoon, I highly recommend you go check it out. Not just because I made it, but like spoiler alert, I loved that canvas. Like I loved working on it. Like it came out so good. Part of me is like, should I go grab it? It's over there. I have to like move a whole cart to get to it. Anyway, she has a code Alice15. So um Golden Afternoon and Curiouser are both 15% off if you use that code during the event. And then Kevin's Creations. Erica, when is the new shop opening? My first live with you and your channel. Hello. Hey, Maria Martinez. This is probably also your first live with me on YouTube because I never go live on YouTube. The new shop for Kevin's Creations, which will be Kevin's DP Pens, opens Friday. Erica, if you want to leave your links, feel free. This has been a lot of fun, and I will obviously post the replay for this. And I'm hoping that even though I have announced that somebody has found all the clues and the answers, that people will still play along. Your first year doing the event was my first event I joined and have been my only event. I refuse to get off the Hot Mess Express. I love that. I love that. Also, did you know that this is like what old people do? I don't understand. Like, is this what the kids do? Like, is that right? Oh my God. Turn your camera off. Nobody cares. Aw, what a shame. Stop talking, you guys. Isn't it amazing? I have loyal subscribers and followers, but yet Jinamong thinks that nobody cares. Ah, I am so sorry, Claudia. Was me that was someone else as a joke who I know. Okay. Don't know who Claudia is, but cool. But anyway, back to what we're actually talking about. I've had people tell me like this is the first diamond painting event that they have participated in the event in the community, and it's like their consistent one. And I love that so much. And I also have people who, even if they can't participate that year, they're still out there commenting and interacting and all that. And I love that. Um, and at the end of the day, I've had people who they are here simply because they just love Alice in Wonderland as much as I do. But then they connect with someone else and they build that bond and that friendship and whatever it may be. And I'm very, very excited because for me, it's all about like, let's build that community. You know, let's make new friends within what we're doing. And then, maybe it's like a lifelong bond or a year-long bond or whatever. No, Claudia was who called you fat, and that was, for me, a joke for someone else. Okay. Um, Latham Luke, um, joking or not, like, why don't you guys have a private conversation about that instead of in some random person's live that you don't know? Say Fortnite is the best. No, no, Fortnite's not the best. Kevin, we are invested. I'm here for support of Lindsay and the family and the hubby dings. Yes, ma'am. Um, there's some people this year who either they have new handles or we've never interacted before, and that's totally cool. I love that. I love getting to see new people. I always love seeing what other people find. I've said it before, like Elaine always finds a really cool custom image. I've got a couple people doing the really giant Alice in Wonderland, the real quirky one. Oh my God, that smoke detector is driving me crazy. And I messaged Brian forever ago, and I was like, "Can you reach that?" Um, but he did not respond, so I'm guessing he's doing something else. Um, how is your little one doing? Is she currently sleeping? Well, she's currently in her room. Is she asleep? I don't know. We'll find out. No, she's sitting up in her bed. She should be asleep. Um, yeah, she's sitting up in her bed playing with some stuffed animal. It's funny because she has a yeah, I can see her going like this with her stuffed animal. She has a a Smarty Cat shirt on right now. And it just the way it's showing in the camera is really funny. I didn't know that DP that my DP was other people's unicorns. Yes, Lose Something, that was only released for a very short time, and I think every year, I think somebody's done it, but I think a lot of people, like, were really bummed that they missed it when it initially dropped because, I don't think it ever restocked. I watched your post review today. What's your next time in painting you'll be working on? I actually started it earlier today, and, if I could multitask, I would be working on right now. It is this one right here, Alice and the Black Rabbit, by Yaroslava Guskova. It is a carrot art image. Um, I honestly don't know why I have this. Put that on the back. That way I can just show you guys. So this is what I'll be working on. Um, and I did a unboxing for this one. So if you guys want to see that, you can check that out. I think it's funny because this is called Alice and the Black Rabbit, and the rabbit is not black. In fact, it is blue. Yes, so Tyra is doing the Cheshire Cat from Mandy Manzano. I think a lot of people really loved that one when it came out. I have that one, and I've debated for the last 2 years doing that one for the event. That is the cleavage one, yes. Oh, yes, that's right, the cleavage. I certainly remember that. Now, will you be enhancing it at all? No, I will not be. This one has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ABs already. Um, so interesting you should say that, Dawn, because I think that not a lot of people purchase that one. Um, her eyes are not as big in a weird way as most of her girls are. Um, so yeah, oh, I can hear my kiddo running around. Can you say my name, please? No. Do you sleep? Yes. Um, I sleep when I go to bed. What a random ass question. Oh my god, you're right. I feel bad. I said I watched it too. I really did. I forgot it had that many ABs. Girl, listen, I filmed the video and I edited it and I put it online and I still don't remember that. I do not expect you to remember all the details of um, you know. You guys, how do you find other people's lives on YouTube? Like I really want to know that. Not a water. Because if I click the live button on YouTube, it shows me people that I know that are live. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But yeah, my goal is this one. And then I don't know if you guys follow Laura on here. She always does these planning videos. I don't plan my life out like that. So, for me, what I would like to do is I have 2 different events in February outside of my own that I'm like, "Oh, I'd like to participate in that." Will I do them? I have no idea. I might do one, I might do both, I might do neither. There is a Sparkle Queens Creations event, and then there is a Lunar New Year event, which that one is either Asian art or anything dragon themed. So I was thinking about doing my Spangler Train of Dreams. That is the one and only Spangler in my stash that I own. Guys, words. Um, so I was thinking about that. I also have some Sparkle Queen creations. I have some smaller ones that I actually unboxed ages ago, and I've never put them up on my channel. They're just sitting in my queue. Excuse me. Those will go up whenever they go up. But for me, like, how far in advance do you pre-plan? For me, what I do is unless I'm like dead set on like this is what I want to do next, which I really keep saying I really want to do Train of Dreams. So I think I, I would like to, Erica. I would like to. I think that the canvas that I have for that I can get done in a short amount of time. Um, so my goal is yes, and then um, I'm doing the lunar event and then a huge and starting a huge dragon, and then carrying it over to Shay's mermaid event in March. So what I like to do is I like to look at the event calendar and then go from there. Is there anything that I have in my stash that's calling my name that fits into any of these events? I've said it before and I will say it again. Um I don't want to participate in an event that's difficult. And what I mean by that, if I see on the spreadsheet, I follow Mr. and Mrs. Dubé. And then Kirby has a DP tracker. Maria, shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll send you all of that. Um, but I follow those. Those are the two. And what'll happen is it'll say, like, for mine, for example, it'll say that it's being held on Instagram and that I have the information, things like that. I have one event, this was a couple years ago. It might have been a Mika Jelena event. I can't remember. It was an artist-specific event, and, it had multiple hosts, if I remember correctly. Oh, you're not in socials. Um, Life.W.Lindsay at Gmail. It's in the description. You can, reach out to me there, and I will send you the information. Um, what was I just saying? Just totally. Hello, preppy shorts for you. Welcome, welcome. I just totally forgot what I was talking about mid sentence, and I'm so bummed because now I have no more water. Um, Somebody tell me what I was saying. You're welcome. So, oh, I'll look at the event calendar, and then like that one, they required me to subscribe to their YouTube channel and send a photo, like a screenshot that proved that I was subscribed. I'm like, what? Um, and then you had to subscribe and follow and then prove. I was like, no, no, no. But there was another one where like it gave the host information and had their YouTube channel. There was nothing. There was no photo of like these are how you participate. There was no video on this is how you participate. And I was just like, I I want an event to be like idiot proof. I want it to be so straightforward that I need no effort to understand what it is that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I so, mine, I try to make straightforward. This year, there is an entry and an exit form. So, if you are somebody who has filled out your entry and then you finish, make sure you fill out the exit form. Um, that way, we know that you can qualify for prizes or whatever. At the end, it just makes it easier because, like, I literally go through every single one by one, and check. Thank you, Ainsley. Hello, Jason Sandras. Um, so yeah, that's for me, it needs to be simple. So that's how I'll like plan out. I'll usually look at the calendar and see um what no you guys. I don't understand. I don't I- Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Thank God that I am not, like, dating in the digital age. Shout out to you who are. Because, like, I remember when I would talk to people on, like, MySpace. I'm that old. And then it was, like, immediately, like, "Here's a picture of my junk," and I'm like, "What? No." First of all, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. Any of you weirdo dudes that are in here, no woman on the planet ever is like, "You know what I hope? I hope they send me a picture of their junk." If they want it, they'll ask you for it. But no girl has ever looked at it and been like, that mushroom tip, it's doing it for me." No, no. Anyway, back to the event here. Holy moly. If you are watching this on the replay, are you guys able to see the chaos as it's unfolding? Or if we remove those messages, like, do you not see them ever? I don't know. Let me know because I'm not watching my own replay. Yes, actually, when I started dating my husband, I got really, really mad that I wasn't higher up in his top 8 on my You guys, we've been together for 15 years now. Like, how I feel like I don't even feel like I'm old enough to have been with someone for 15 years, but I also can't fathom that the '90s were 30 years ago. I walked away to feed the cats and all the dogs show up. Girlfriend, you and that trigger finger need to be staying close to the keyboard at all times. No, you can't see deleted messages on replay. Okay. Well, sorry if you're watching it on the replay. I mean, some of them I've read out loud, but other ones I haven't. Oh, you guys. No, you're totally good. But yeah, so stupid. But I hope that you guys enjoy this. I need to take a master class from Kel, I think. Kel is seriously like on top of everything. And everybody that I see her modding for, I'm like, do you have notes on your phone or your computer or whatever with like links for each person? You have to, right? I got a finger for them. Well, we got 15 in here, it says. I don't know how many of them are actually like real people and actually people that are just here creeping. I mean, if you're creeping, hey, creep away, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so do we like this format of doing like a random pop-up live? My goal is to do another one of these that's not like Sunday night right before bed. Not right before bed. I mean, I guess depending on where you are. Um, but I love the idea. Okay, good. I love the idea of being able to do a pop-up live and being able to do a like scavenger hunt for the images instead of can you show your favorite Funko? Hmm. Well, so this is I only have this here we go. This row right here are my Alice ones. Um I have a flocked Cookie Monster, which is not up there. 99% of these are my husband's. If you guys didn't know, my husband customizes Funko Pops. His information is always listed in my description, but you can check him out on Instagram or you can check him out on Etsy. I also have, and they're not up here. Did you guys ever watch Schitt's Creek? Which if you have not watched Schitt's Creek, I highly recommend. It is a fabulous, fabulous show. But there is a scene with David, who's played by Dan Levy, and Moira, Catherine O'Hara, and she is trying to help him cook something, and it is the fold in the cheese scene. Yay! Hi, Epic! But yeah, most of those are my husband's, and some of these are like 2 or 3 deep. Go back so you guys can see. Don't mind my clutter. This little section right here is mine. So you can see, like, I've got one of my Curtis Reichovich girls. I've got my Life.W.Lindsay sign. Yes, ooh, David. And then I've got a pumpkin, a crystal, some more pumpkins, some more Alice in Wonderland. Oh, you guys. Again, someone's in here trying to tell me I'm fat. Why don't you tell me something I don't know? You know? Oh my god, the mental ping pong that is happening in here. I absolutely love like I've been asked, is anyone okay, if there is a show that you could go back and rewatch for the first time, what would it be? And for me, it would be Schitt's Creek. The relationship between David and Patrick, I just like I love that show, and to see like, if you're gonna watch it and you're watching the first, like, couple episodes and you're like, "I hope it picks up," it picks up. Um, so Breaking Bad's another good one. Um, And then we watched the spinoff of that, Better Call Saul, and it wasn't a Funko. Dawn, I don't know if you saw. Let me see if I can. There she is. I was like, where'd she go? It is a canvas right here. It is Blanca, which is one of my favorite Curtis Reykjavik images of all time. And so I have a canvas of that. Um, I just forgot where I was going. I watched that too. It's okay. Yeah, we were really, really into it, and then it just kind of slowed down. But if you are gonna watch Schitt's Creek, like my husband, um, he like the first episode, he's like, I'm not sure that like I really like this. I'm like, listen, they have to establish these characters, who they are, who they were before, and like why they are where they are. You know what I mean? Because you can't just jump into a show and watch and not know any of the backstory. I watched Better Call Saul first, then Breaking Bad. So good. Yeah. Wasn't there supposed to be another one, like another spinoff? I don't know if it's happening or if yes, Walter White. It's a great show. Um, and I enjoyed Breaking Bad the first time around, but I don't know if that's something that I am like clamoring to go back and rewatch, but I would love to rewatch Schitt's Creek. Um, oh nice. My absolute unicorn is Luna and Harley. Ooh. I know that wasn't to you. Um, I think that there was a lot of like misconception of like they're coming back, but I think because they're too closely related to characters, licensing, that they're not going to come back with that. Isn't it called El Camino? Has it come out already or it's coming out? Um, is that out? Have you seen Jigsaw? As in the Saw movies? Yes. Charlie, you're so nice. Thanks. Um, anyway, I have not is somebody let me know if El Camino is already out or if that's coming out. I thought there was supposed to be a spinoff with the El Pollo Loco guy, just spacing his name. Picks right back up from the finale. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, if you guys have any good like shows to binge, let me know. My husband and I are like Law and Order just came back, so we have that. But then we don't really have a whole lot of other shows. I am dying for Abbott Elementary. Oh, if you guys have not watched Abbott Elementary, my husband and I, we watch very different shows like independently. So when we watch a show together, it has to be something that we both enjoy, but it also has to be something that like a lot of things he'll like drop off and then I never get to watch again because like I'm not going to sit here and watch The Voice by myself. Um so Abbott Elementary was one of those shows that we binged all of it, and then the writer strike happened and or the actor strike, and now it is back and it's coming back next month. I know, I heard about the licensing thing with them. Yeah. Um yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're hard to find out there. I think they probably are, but if you're into Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, I have never seen any of the Game of Thrones. My husband has. I have not watched any of it. The Bear. I have not seen The Bear. Um, for me, like when I diamond paint, I like to watch mindless TV, like Married at First Sight, 90 Day Fiance, the entire 90 Day Fiance, because I don't really need to pay that much attention for me to be entertained enough. Right now, I've been listening to Pod Meets World, the pod cast for the Boy Meets World rewatch. Um, Chris said The Bear is so good. I've been meaning to watch it. I don't really know anything about it. Um, Have you watched The Handmaid's Tale? I have not, because we don't have the paid version of Hulu or whatever it is. Also, you guys, for anyone who is like over a certain age, um, When you were younger and you were being told to be kind and rewind your VHS tapes, did you ever think that, like, one day all television and movie is just gonna be at our fingertips? Because, like, my child, if she wants to watch a movie, I just pull it up on a streaming site, and there it is. And she does not understand, like, she has seen commercials because we've been in hotels, but she's like, "Why is there an ad?" And I'm like, "It's a commercial. I can't fast forward. I can't change the channel." Um, which makes her very upset. And then, like, we went to watch Charlie Brown the other day, and all of the, like, holiday Charlie Browns are all on Apple TV, which we don't have. So we watched I think it was the 2015 animated version. And that was the only one we could watch because we don't have Apple TV. But today we watched something on Netflix. And bless this child's little heart, and she goes, "Ah, Netflix. I love that we can watch that on Disney Plus." And I was like, "Netflix is its own thing." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Netflix and Disney Plus are not the same thing." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Disney Plus is Disney Plus. Netflix is Netflix." I was like, "We've had Netflix since you used to get DVDs in the mail," which of course she has no idea what a DVD is. I have one of those giant, like, floor to ceiling DVD racks. You guys, I saw her sitting in the corner the other day and I was like, "What you doing over there, B?" And she's like, um, "I'm just looking at all your CDs." I was like, "These are not CDs. These are DVDs." And she's like, "Oh." And I was like, "She doesn't know what either one of those are because we don't have a CD player. Cars don't have CD players anymore. Tell her ads make my skin crawl." Well, it's funny because, like, she knows, like, on YouTube, if you're watching a video and an ad comes up, for the most part, you can usually skip them partially through. But when I was telling her about, like, when we were younger, that if you were watching something on TV and you started and it was, 10 minutes in, you couldn't rewind it to the beginning. That's where you started it. And you couldn't pause it or fast forward it, or, like, you couldn't do any of that. It was live TV and that was it. And I was trying to explain, because, like, kids these days, I know it makes me sound so old. Kids these days don't understand what it was like to just have, like, the 5 networks. The ABC, CBS, and NBC, those were the major ones. And then Fox was not around when those 3 were around for quite some time. And then you had Fox. And then you had what is now the CW, but was the WB. And so those were your 5 networks. And you had to pay a lot of extra money to have cable channels that are now considered basic cable, like MTV, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. Those were all, like, premium channels. So, like, I'll talk to my husband about shows from when I was a kid, and he's like, "I didn't have cable." I'm like, "Oh, you've never seen that?" And he's like, "Nope." I'm like, "Oh." So it's, like, strange. Now, the premium channels, they all have their own streaming services. We don't have any of the pay movie channels, but we have HBO Max Go or whatever the hell it's called now because they keep changing the name. Um, and, like, our regular TV bill is just astronomical. I'm like, we have 1 DVR in our house, and honestly, on it, I watch all of my crappy 90 Day Fiancé whatevers. And then we together watch all of the Law& and Orders. Um, we watch Drag Race, and then he has a couple shows like Always Sunny, South Park, um, Quantum Leap. Those are his. And then right now we are watching with our kiddo. We like The Masked Singer, that's on break. And then we watch We Are Family, I think it's called, hosted by Anthony Anderson on Fox. And it's like a celebrity's relative is singing and you have to figure out who the celebrity relative is. There's also a celebrity thing that we watch with the Jonas Brothers, or I mean, technically, they are Jonas Brothers. It's one from the actual Jonas Brothers and then the bonus Jonas. Cancel cable and pay $10 to 7 different platforms. Listen, if I could just pay $70, like, I'd be. Kel, you have no idea how expensive our cable bill is now. And then, like, we have cable home telephone, which we don't even have we don't even have a landline, like, a jack in the wall for that, and security because it was cheaper. And we've looked into dropping down to just internet, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my god, internet's gonna be 100 and something dollars." And I'm like, "What the F? I don't understand." So, you know, does that work? Yeah, there we go. So, and I just got what you call it on my I literally have like one set. I got a new cell phone plan. Um, if you guys have been here, like you heard me, I got booted from the family plan, which like listen, I've had the same phone number for 20, 25 years. Um, and it was about time. It was not just me, it was me and my siblings. Um, and so now I'm like, wait, I don't I have unlimited data? Like what? Um, but before, like I was like tethered to home. Um, so like if I wanted to stream something, I had to be home because I needed to be on the Wi-Fi. Which I would like to say for the record, dear ice skating rinks that we ice skate at, I'm not sure why you took away your Wi-Fi and now you have one that is labeled guest, but it requires password. There's no service in the rink. It's awful. I'm like, cool, 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 cool. And I think that they only have the password protected one because I know that for a fact one of the other skaters' mothers like works while she's there. She has her laptop up and she is working. So yeah, you guys, my lips, I don't know if you can tell, are so chapped. I'm just like, damn, I have no water left. No, no water left. Right on cue. That is kind of dry. But yes, if you guys have any shows suggestions, um, for me to binge, let me know. Um, if you are looking for, the whole point of me saying this is like, I love, like when I'm watching something, I like something that is funny and uplifting and things like that. And my husband is much more of like action, horror kind of thing. So for us to find uh shows that we both like, The Floor and Raid the Cage. Okay, okay. What is The Floor? I've never even heard of that. But if you guys have not seen, if you have Hulu, Only Murders in the Building is fantastic with Martin Sheen, um, Selena Gomez, and I'm spacing. Almost like Chris Martin. That's not right. Bananas. I don't know if my husband is coming upstairs or not. If he is, um, I should ask him if he can bring me a beverage. The tiny human is lying down in bed. FYI. Yes, it is with Selena Gomez. It is so good. I think it's 3 seasons. And my parents love that show. It's really, really good. Like, I really enjoy it. It's very well done, and at the end of every episode, you're like, "Oh my god, I need to know what comes next." So, they are both on Paramount Plus. Okay. You guys, this has been super fun. I am really glad that we could do this. If you follow me on Instagram, which again, you don't have to follow me if you don't want to. Martin Short. Oh my god, the other one. What is his name? It's gonna drive me nuts. Only Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. Did I say that? That's who it is. Before I even got it. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Um, is The Watcher coming back for another season? I do not know. I do not know. Can you say hi, the guy? Hi. On Netflix. I love the first season. I feel like I don't watch a whole lot on Netflix, because if I'm upstairs, I have to do it on my husband's PlayStation, and, like, the TV is, like, way over there, so I don't do that, often, um And if I am watching Netflix, it's on the TV downstairs, so I can't be diamond painting or really doing anything else. That's something I could do while I'm, like, prepping, cooking. I don't know. Um, Yay, thanks. You're welcome. I think The Watcher is over. Yeah, I don't know. Um, and I feel like we miss out on a lot of shows, like, we don't find out that they're happening. Oh, I don't know. But I feel like we keep getting in these lulls where I'm like, "What are we gonna watch?" We watching, like, CSI, and let me tell you, CSI did not hold up well. Although now that I am doing the Pod Meets World rewatch podcast, the Boy Meets World rewatch podcast called Pod Meets World. Now I'm like, I want to rewatch Boy Meets World. I never watched like every single episode from start to finish. So for me, I'm like, I kind of want to go back now that I'm listening to it. But it is so freaking good. And I am realizing, so my whole life I've always said like my first celebrity crush was Joshua Jackson, which I still stand by. I had a huge, huge crush. Like I wholeheartedly expected that I was gonna be his first wife. Like that kind of crush. Like the don't talk to me when Dawson's Creek is on because like do not interrupt. Got blinders on. I want to watch it. I don't want to be interrupted. Like I loved him in Mighty Ducks. Which let me just say, that man has aged quite well and you know, but thinking back, I very much had a crush on Ryder Strong when I was younger, and that was definitely before, Dawson's Creek, but I didn't have the kind of crush where I was like, "I'll beat you up if you try to go on a date with my man." Like, girl, he was not your man. He never even met you. He's not even he's not even from this country. Goddamn Canadians. Yes, first wife, Pacey. I mean, the whole Pacey with the teacher thing I didn't really love, like, I was like, super ick," but, oh my god, you guys, Joshua Jackson. Like, my heart is, like, already being like I loved I still love Joshua Jackson, but, that was, like, my first, like, hardcore crush where, like, I cut his pictures out of magazines kinda thing, like, I but yes, Ryder Strong, if you guys watch Boy Meets World, were you more like Wilfredell, Eric, the older brother, or are you more like Ryder Strong, Sean? There was something about, like, Sean being, like, the angsty kid in his little leather jacket and, like, I don't know. I don't know. But now I'm realizing that was probably my first, like, real celebrity crush was Ryder Strong. Um, but I asked my husband, I was like, "Do you wanna rewatch Pod Me or Boy Meets World with me?" And he's like, I don't know." I'm like, "But I want to." But also, like, I can't watch and listen to these episodes, like, I'm already a season behind. But if you guys have ever liked Boy Meets World, I highly recommend the podcast. It is so well done. Like, I tried doing the Lawrence Brothers, Brotherly Love podcast. Some of it was entertaining, but, like, most of it, I was just like, "Alright." Like, let's keep moving. But I am very much, very much digging that one. So, um, did you watch The Affair? So we had like a free weekend of whatever pay channel that was on, and I saw some of it, and I was like, "Oh, this is like really racy," which also means like that has to be a show that I'm watching like when my kid's not here. And yes, he is still quite handsome. You guys, now I'm like, is there gonna be a Mighty Ducks? I feel like I heard a rumor that they were gonna redo Mighty Ducks, and I'm like, is that true? Is that true? I don't know. Like, look at him, so handsome. Who is your current celebrity crush? Like Ryan Reynolds, all day, every day. It is 9 p. Is it 9:30 p.m. where you at? Yes, yes, it is. I am East Coast. I love the Mighty Ducks. I'm a '90s girl, born 1990. I am older than that. My youngest sibling was born in 1990. So, um, Shamar Moore. I feel like Shamar Moore is everybody's celebrity crush. Like, my mother and one of my siblings are both like, "Ah, he's so dreamy." I'm like, "You guys can, watch Criminal Minds together and drool over him," and they both have done that, and it's strange to watch a sibling and your mother. Gotta run. I'll pop back in a bit and see if you're here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm probably not gonna be on much longer because I wanna actually get some diamond painting done. Um, you know, but I hope that you guys have enjoyed this fun. I love Morris Chestnut too. Same dreamy vibes. There's something about Shamar Moore that I think, like, people not just only find him, like, physically attractive, I think there's something about him that people are just like, his aura or his vibe or whatever, and they like that. Martin Short. Yep, thanks. Also like Channing Tatum. He's too much of a pretty boy for me. I like a roughneck. Well, who's your celebrity crush, Kel? Coming in here stomping on everyone's hearts and being like, "Nah, nah, fam." Um, unless you're making fun of me, which is totally Ah. I think my husband may have gone to lay down, um, which is why he's not opened any of my messages. But it's funny because I don't know what I was gonna say. It's funny because it's a little bit funny. Is my child sleeping? Let's find out. Ad for Diamond Art Club. No, she's not. She is laying there with her eyeballs open. Channing is nice too. Dennis Quaid. All right, all right. There's a very mixed array of crushes in this room, and of course, George Clooney. All right, George Clooney never did it for me, which is fine because, like, um, but George Clooney on uh you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts. George Clooney on The Facts of Life had that amazing mullet. I think it's time for me to get in the shower and in this bed, work at 6 a.m. It will be here fast. Well, thank you for coming to hang out. My child does not have school tomorrow, so my husband told her, "You can sleep in," which every time she sleeps in, but she stays up late. Like, all right. Tay Diggs. All right, Cal. Tyra, thanks for hanging out. I feel like I just said that. I am getting sleepy. Which means nothing because I will not be going to bed for a couple hours. But I am very excited. Tomorrow, you guys, I get to actually leave my house and go to a craft night with Erica for the first time in months. I'm very, very excited about that. Which now I'm realizing, like, oh, I have to pack this back up that I just packed out, unpacked, whatever. Beautiful smile. Oh, thanks. I know you meant him, but you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I keep yawning. I think I'm gonna hit the hay, not hit the hay again. I think I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this live. If you guys are watching on the replay, let me know down below. If you guys made it all the way to the end of the replay, leave me a bunch of like face emojis. I don't know. Tell me who your celebrity crush is. That's a better one. But thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys would like to give me a thumbs up, it's always appreciated. You know that if you like this content and you want to see more like this or nothing like this at all, give us 2 thumbs up. One real life, one virtual. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, hop aboard the Hot Mess Express. Let's do it again. I will definitely be back with another one of these, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the I Spy. It has been a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to do the next one to our winner from tonight. I will message you shortly, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.